What it do, ATL and everybody tuned in on the iHeartRadio app. You're listening to Made Fresh right here on 96.7 The Beat with Terry J and Jazzy T. We got a special guest in the studio. I don't even know the
super producer, Grammy Award winning. Come on. We got Keyz in the building.
What up, Keyz?
What up? What's poppin'?
What's poppin', man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I can't complain at all. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like producers don't get enough love. Like, y'all.
No, that's a fact.
Y'all do a lot. Look at, come on, poke that chest out.
Yeah,
and tell me what
that's
you do.
a fact. We don't get enough love, man. Like, we are, like, the backbone of all of this.
All of it.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we don't get our fair share, but it's all good.
Why do you think that?
I really don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like just as much awards there are for artists should be
for producers, engineers, and people.
All that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about this like the other day. I feel like, you know, we do these records and the label pays us and everything like that, but these artists go on tour and they do their shows and make a buku money. I feel like we should get paid every time they perform our
I didn't even really think about that. Like,
you know what I mean? I just feel like, you know, it's the how it's structured is a little weird, but
do you get royalties? I don't know.
I mean, not from when they perform it on tour, no.
No, okay.
But of course on the album and radio and, you know, performance royalties, all that, of course that, but
from my understanding, they're making their most money on tour.
On tour, right. So I feel like
for you not to get a piece of the pie.
That's what I'm saying.
Who do we talk to?
That's actually something that should be discussed because you putting your hard work in, your talent level, you need to get paid for it.
Absolutely. I heard they was trying to like control like when it's played in the club as well. Like
that's gonna be difficult.
But
if they can figure it out,
but I heard they was working on that.
That's what's up.
But you know, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Blessed, highly favored. Do what you wake up and do what you love.
Absolutely.
Is what's up, man.
Absolutely.
For the people who don't know, let's run this resume. Talk about some of your highlights. Give us some of the things you're proud of that you've been able to accomplish and do.
Okay, for sure. So recently we just we've done and I say we, that's AO and myself, AO and Keyz. We did the Lucci, YFM Lucci all night long record that's
with
out
Trey.
now with Trey.
We playing that.
Trigger, what up?
We got Trouble featuring City Girls, the She's a Winner record.
What you think about that cucumber challenge?
It's crazy. Shout out to Trouble. He doing his thing. Like, he marketing that record.
Oh,
like
yeah,
crazy.
he is.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Make it pop.
Make it pop. You know what I mean? We got, what else we got? We got YB and Namir, F It Up, featuring City Girls and Tiger. We got PNB Rock, I Like Girls. We got
we playing that one on the radio. That's a hot one right now.
Yeah. We got Bonfire, Automatic. And then just past stuff, it's just like Chris Brown. We got Cardi B, Big Ahead last year.
Yeah. How's it feel to be Grammy nominated and you know, it was just for the
Grammy
Grammys and Grammy Award winning?
Yeah.
Like, first and foremost, before you get to winning, just to be nominated. How did that feel?
It's amazing. Like, that's like the highest.
It's the pinnacle.
Yeah, in music. So to be nominated, man, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? And I was like, we wrote that down as far as one of our goals last year.
Yeah.
And it happened, like, out of nowhere. You know
so then to win it, talk to me
about
that was
crazy. That was crazy. We was out in L.A., you know what I mean, just out there moving for Grammy weekend. And then we were all at a watch party watching it, and just to win and be around your family and all that, like,
absolutely,
it was crazy.
So let's go back. You said you wrote it down. So in the writing down process of your goals, was it like a vision board, or was it just like, you know what, let's just figure it out? So it was a vision board.
Yeah, it was like a vision, you know, little board or whatever. Wrote down all my goals, everything we wanted to do, accomplish. And it's literally everything we did, I crossed off.
Was this your first time doing some of the vision board?
First time
right.
doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I believe in vision board. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm a whole vision person.
Right.
So that's dope.
Right.
That's dope.
And that was for last year.
That was for last year, yeah.
So this year, how we doing on that list?
We doing pretty good, man. Like, this year, I had some other goals, like real estate and, like,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? So I'm
Generational
branch
wealth.
out.
Yeah. All
Absolutely.
that.
Generational wealth. We about it.
absolutely using what we making and
What's still on the list that hasn't been crossed off yet? See if we can't make a connection to happen.
Gotta speak it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, of course, another Grammy. I'd be cool with even a nomination this year.
Absolutely.
But another Grammy, and then my focus really this year has been like my team and our label. We have a label called the Upper Class and Music Group. So we have producers and artists that signed to us, and it's really just getting them out there more. You know what I'm saying? Our artists signed and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So that's the one thing that's, you know, I'm working on right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So
You know?
I know Atlanta is heavy with producers and people who come here to produce and things of that nature. How do Is there like maybe a challenge or like for producers? I mean, there's people who sing and stuff all the time, but how do you go about scouting new talent as far as producers and people who have that ear, that magical ear that you're looking for?
You said, how do I go about doing it?
Yeah, how do you go about doing it?
I mean, a lot of people hit us up on IG, you know what I mean? So we find a lot of talent through there. We also do this event called Plug and Play, where we invite all songwriters, all artists, and producers to come out. We have like special guests, industry special guests like executives and producers and whatever.
And where does this happen at?
This happens. We did one in April.
Okay.
Hopefully we're going to be doing one for A3C again. We did one for A3C last year.
Yeah. Okay.
So hopefully we're doing one for A3C again this year.
That'd be dope.
But it's just dope. It's a fun vibe, and people pull up and play their music, and we find talent, that way as well. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's like Instagram. People hit me up, yo, can I send you some music? They send it up, and I check it out. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So hip hop and R&B is one of the leading genres when it comes to music,
right?
Like around the world. But do you feel as though, as far as award ceremonies and things of that nature, is hip hop and R&B are they still getting the just due, or are they getting the recognition? Do you feel it deserves?
No, I would like to say no. I mean, I feel like it's coming. But no, I mean, it's a lot of political moves that happens, you know what I mean? I think because of just the culture of our music, it's sometimes it's a lot to handle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
we can be a bit much.
We can be
with the rah-rah.
You know what I mean? With a lot of other genres, it's, smooth and cool, whatever. But I feel like, Old Town Road really opened it up crazy.
For sure.
Talk to me about Old Town Road. Why is that? What was the significant impact of Old Town Road?
It was how he mixed just two genres together. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, it was just like the country and the trap, and it's a African American singing it. It just knocked down so many walls that we didn't even know was possible.
Do you think music's ready for that? I mean,
absolutely.
I feel like there has been, you can see country people wanting to cross over with the pop. You can see pop people wanting to do things with the hip hop.
Right.
And for a long time, hip hop has wanted to do some things with the pop and other genres.
Right.
But those doors weren't open for us.
Right.
So talk to me about that. What do you see now?
I see it happening, like, for sure. I got a buddy named Blanco.
Okay.
And he has a song called The Get Up.
Country
record. It's like #1 right now. And he's African American.
I actually heard that song. I saw there was a video to it too.
Yeah.
And I saw like what is it?
Shout out to Benny.
TikTok or something like that. Where it was a white dad and his daughter. They was by a pool doing a dance, like, cause there's a dance that goes with it, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And they killed it. And I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Already we got another song on the way.
That's my guy, man. So I feel like the doors are just being knocked down. Like, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So what's up and coming for you?
Yeah, man. We got 2 records on Jeezy album that come out next week.
Yes, so this summer I've been a bit frustrated with music. Like, so I like the Megan Thee Stallion and Hot Girl movement. That's cool. Ross just dropped. That was I needed that.
Right.
But Ross gave me a lot of inspiration. Like, he grown now.
Right.
I need Jeezy to come with it. I need something, and the fact that his artwork is like of him, his old self.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's what we doing, Jeezy?
Yeah.
And it's the last one.
It's the last one.
It's the last one.
I ain't gonna put it out there, but I've heard some records, and he
coming with it.
Is what I need.
He in that Snowman vibe for sure.
That's what I need.
Hey,
that's what I need.
Like, he used some of the old producers as well. Like, he in that bag. So
That's what I'm talking about, man. Question.
Yeah.
All right, as far as artists are concerned, I know that, we as listeners, we don't always appreciate the art that it takes, the art form and the hard effort that it takes for what goes into a song, right? And so what may have made an artist pop, once they are out in the area and once they've been heard for a while, they start experimenting with new songs, or they start experimenting with new vibes, new producers. How long do you think an artist should, remain true to their first form of what they are before they start switching it up and trying to switch vibes?
I think it's very important for an artist to understand exactly who they are first. And once they get that, you can always, it doesn't really matter who you work with, as long as they're on the same talent level you are on, you could create your vibe and get different vibes. But if you don't know exactly who you are, then it could get difficult, and you can miss, you know what I mean? Because your fan base, they fell in love with who you were from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And who you was working with from the beginning. So, you know, it's like a fine line. You know what I mean? I think, like, you know, you can mix and mingle and, you know, all that, but you got to just make sure you know who you are so you could come in and direct what you need from whoever you're working with. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. That's it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
My last thing for you, I know there's been a lot of lists that have been traveling around, circulating around
Ooh,
as of late. All right, you had R&B circulating, you had hip-hop circulating.
Right.
But I'm going to ask you as a producer, from your standpoint, in the last, from the 90s to now.
Last 30 years.
Your last 30 years, your top 10 producers that have impacted the culture or impacted you that, you know, and I'm going to make it easy on you. I'm not going to say, I might make you rank them, but at least give me 10. If you can give me 10 and then you can rank them, then I'm cool.
Okay.
But if you can give me 10, just talk about them and their significance.
10. Okay. I will have to say Timberland.
Okay.
I would have to say Pharrell. I would have to say my big brother Polo the Don. Shout out to Polo.
Shout out to Polo.
My big brother B Cox. I would have to say Scott Storch. I would have to say Rodney Jerkins. I would have to say I can bring it closer. Metro, he was like huge for
Absolutely.
you know our
generation, our culture.
Yeah. I would have to say. You said the 90s.
90s.
Oh yeah.
Last 30 years.
Jim Terry and them. What's their name?
Jimmy Jam.
Jim and Jam. Yeah, them guys. Who else, man?
So many.
Yeah, it's so many.
It's so many.
I know it's hard. That's why I said.
Dang,
But if all right, you name me enough right there. Give me. Doesn't matter. At the end of it all, your holy grail, your top four, top four of all time for you.
Okay, Teddy Riley.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say Quincy Jones. And then I would say
Yo and Keyz.
I would say Timberland, Polo, and B Cox, I guess, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's
Okay, cool. Okay. How hard is it to make classic music, like generational music? And do you hear that in today's time of music?
No, man. Like, I was just telling him that shout out my boy Whoop.
Shout out to
What up, Woo?
I was just telling Whoop, I was working with Mario last night and how amazing he is, man. Just and how I haven't had that feeling in so long with working with this climate of artists.
What do you feel is missing?
Just the talent. Like me personally, I hate what's going on with the labels right now because
Talk to me.
Yeah. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. They're going after what's hot right now.
The numbers.
bubble.
The bubbles.
numbers.
Yeah.
They're going after who has 500K on Instagram, and half of them could be fake, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? And who got, some whatever.
Some buzz to
Some
them.
buzz to
Some type
them.
of following.
I'm about longevity. I'm
Absolutely.
about real talent. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about we have an artist that we've been developing for like the last 3 or 4 years. Like that's not happening at labels anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
And today, gone tomorrow.
and that's what's wrong. That's why we are not making classic music is because we are just getting this microwavable music from these
I agree.
artists.
And you forgetting their records before 3 months is up.
3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these artists, man, they here 1 year, next year they're
Where are
gone.
they?
You know what I'm saying?
What are some artists that you would love to work with that you haven't worked with
Drake
yet?
is top on my list.
Okay,
I've been
absolutely.
trying to get the Drake.
Where does Drake fit in at? I mean, we go back to this list of circulating, right? Is Drake hip hop and rap, or is he R&B?
He's an artist.
And can he be on both?
He's a pop star to me.
Okay.
Okay, I ain't heard that one, but I
Yeah,
take that. I'm a
to me-
Drake.
Why do you say
I'm
pop?
a Drake fan.
Because he knows how to make all types of music, and he's just
He's an anomaly. He's the asterisk.
and once you can sell out an arena all across the world,
Yeah.
You're a pop star.
You're a
And
pop
multiple
star.
days in a row.
You're a pop star.
Yeah, that's fair.
A lot of rap artists they can't do that. They can go to center stage or the
Tabernacle,
Fox,
maybe.
but they can't sell out Fox or State Farm.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back to back days. I mean, like 2 or
Back-to-back
3
days.
days.
3 days in a row.
And you wondering if he gonna bring out different people every other day.
And he
Yes,
did.
sir. And he did.
So-
And he got that type of power. I can respect that.
So I feel like he's a pop star. Like definitely he's hip hop, R&B, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
Drake. Who else you got?
that we want to work with. Drake, Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can stop right there.
Yeah.
You can stop right there. That's a good list. I see that happening too. I see that happening.
Yeah, we getting close. We getting close like to Jay Bieber's camp and Drake camp. You know, it's real cliquish and tight, but we getting close, you know what I'm saying? So
it's hard to have longevity in this industry.
Yeah.
And Nicki's been doing it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
As Nicki gets older, how do you think you still find that she's in her prime, or do you think there's so many other female artists right now that people aren't being able to appreciate what Nicki has done and where she's gone?
I think Nicki, she made all of this. You know what I'm saying? As far as he knew, like, the female rappers, she created that. I feel as though she, you know, the whole, when Cardi came in, it's just like, you know, everybody got to compare, and I feel like that's what kind of made it like a thing. You know what I'm saying? With Cardi coming in and being a new face and trying to compare, you know, that just kind of messed it up a little bit. I think Nicki is amazing and still great and can still make great music.
Bars, the talent level,
her delivery, her
absolutely
flow, everything. It's crazy. It's amazing. So I think she still got it.
Let me find out your barbs out here. That's what I'm talking about.
He got a secret account.
We got a barbs in the building. That's what's up.
But I'm a huge fan, man. I just feel like, you know, forget all this comparing stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And
make music.
Just get
make
to
great
music.
Absolutely, man. For those listening to you, and especially producers and people who want, and artists who want to connect with you, drop your socials and let them know how they can find you out in these streets.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm always moving. You know, like I told you, I tore my Achilles. I've been down.
Yeah, he walking around here with a brace.
Out, man.
We get old, man. So I've been in the boot for like 3 months. I got like another month to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still out here moving and shaking.
Still moving.
You're gonna see me out here moving.
Boot and all.
But you can follow us on IG. My Instagram is Keyz Baby, ITS KEYZ BABY. Shout out to my brother Ayo. His is at Ayo the producer, AYO the producer. So y'all can follow us, man, and we'll hit you back, and let's get it.
Make these connections, man, and make your board, make your list, and I look forward to what you got coming out in the future. And anything you got going on, any projects, come out at us,
That's
man.
Love,
we got
man.
you.
I appreciate.
Bring them new artists up here.
Absolutely.
Hey, come for real.
Say less.
People need to know about new artists.
Yeah.
Bring the music, bring it all, because that's what we hear about.
Absolutely.
You know, people need to hear the goodness.
Absolutely. I greatly appreciate y'all.
Absolutely,
man.
but thank you for coming through.
Yes, sir. Thank you.